The first islands to fall victims to the effect of climate change in Papua New Guinea were the Carteret Islands, which are 86 kilometers northeast of mainland Bougainville. Climate change is a cross-cutting issue that is being witnessed across the globe, where changes in weather patterns are taking place and also causing problems such as rise in sea levels, droughts, frost, El Nino and other contributing factors. Recently, different government agencies were in New York for the UN Secretary General's Climate Summit to talk on actions on climate moving forward. Climate change is real were the exact words of the UN resident coordinator, Gianluca Rampolla.
Climate change is real, and it's real in Papua New Guinea. I'm not sure how many of the followers know that actually the first displaced people impacted by climate change in the world come from actually some adults in Papua New Guinea.
He says one of the fundamental agenda is the engagement and advocacy, as PNG is a leading nation in the Pacific.
The whole issue is climate change is real, it's happening, it can't be questioned. The measures have to be put in place. Paris provides for a way forward. PNG has to play at different levels. PNG has to work on ensuring that there are enough investments to allow for adaptation, so as that those populations that are going to be affected the most by climate change are ready to deal with it and build up their resilience.
Matthew Van Ryn and Julian Fox from Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations says climate change is an emerging issue that needs to see the government and its partners work collaboratively in addressing the issues on climate change.
Because nature-based solutions are already here. It's not a technical solution. I mean, we have to protect, we have to restore, but it's they're available. And I think from my side, this is the most obvious response, immediate response to climate change.
Matthew Van says the two most important facets are mitigation and adaptation.
The countries can respond in different ways to this emerging crisis. And we have to think both about this, again, the mitigation and the adaptation aspects.
The impacts of climate change in other parts of the world is very much visible, where ice caps are melting faster than ever before, sea levels rising rapidly, and natural disasters affecting country after country. Now, under the Paris Agreement in 2020, all countries, both developing and developed, are expected to revise their national determination contribution, where for Papua New Guinea, it only means that it will need to take stock of what the country's priorities are and how best Papua New Guinea can cut down or limit the greenhouse gas emissions. The PNG government, through the Prime Minister, is stepping up to drive a global agenda on climate change and to show that PNG is not the only country that is adjusting to climate change. Godwin Eki, National MTV News.